Okay, pretty certain recording. Okay. So, for those that are watching this after the whole stream has actually been done, this is going to be an experimental way for me to... Okay, no, shut up. No. Okay, Alright, so those that are watching this after the stream is actually done, this is supposed to be a State of Dean video, and ideally I just kind of talk about some stuff. Normally I would do State of Dean things in like its own video. I don't have a lot of time. Anyways, I'm going to experiment with the big ol' stream thing. I can see a bunch of people are already in. I won't get too into detail until probably the start time in about 10 minutes, so for those that are looking at the recording, you can go about 10 minutes into the future whenever gameplay actually starts happening. Okay, now I'm going to talk with you guys. Hello, everybody. Hello, Quote. Hey, Funny. Hey, Supersonic. Hey, Joshua. Hello, Wyvern. Hello. Hello, I am here and I am doing things. This is a bit of an experiment. On my channel, I try to do like a thing called State of Dean, where ideally I just talk about stuff that's been going on recently. Well, there's been so much stuff going on recently that I haven't had a lot of time to... Is my stream kind of down again? Oh, god damn it. I thought that got fixed. I guess not. What? Say that I say hi to YouTube. Bunny says that Bunny's told me to say hi to YouTube. Also, I don't know what's going on with my connection. That literally should not be happening. Let's see. 1 second. Check. Check, check. Check, check, check. I think things are somewhat available. Okay. Yay, my Hot Wheels scuff stream has gotten into here. Wonderful. Whatever this, I thought that got fixed, says Roblox moderations and Roblox moderation in 4 words. Oh gosh. Right, so yeah, the idea with this is instead of having an entire video that takes me apparently a whole month to like record and edit and talk about future plans or current plans or whatever I feel like talking about, I'm just gonna stream it instead. At least that's the idea. Hey, want to be connections? Do you want connections? Just come here and do stuff. Kevin ES is here too. Hello, Kevin. Hello. Just sounds so wrong. Oh shoot, my gamer meal is ready, fresh out of the microwave, says Wyvern. Go get the microwave. I find this funny. My YouTube studio is telling me YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. I'm sending you 8,000 kilobytes. Is that not enough? Oh, Sonic asked how the 10 of voice acting going. It is going okay. Although, currently there isn't a whole lot of, like, voice acting stuff for me right now. Because on the... so the progress on the huge... Oh, yeah, for those that don't know, recently there was a guy called Ana that wanted to make this huge Deltarune fan dub, and he wanted to get a whole bunch of people together to get it to actually make it possible. Anyways, I tried to throw in, hey, I can try to be an antenna, and well, because I'm not that supposed to be that low. Because I do a whole bunch of Tenna stuff anyway, I actually got the part. So I actually got to be able to play as Tenna in the official fan dub of the Deltarune. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let's see. At the moment, I haven't done a whole bunch of stuff on there. I mean, besides like introducing myself or just conversing with everyone else that's on there. I can't talk too much about what's on there because it's more of like a honorary NDA. But it really is just like a big think tank of just a bunch of creative people, and they get stuck in one room trying to do stuff. Anyways, currently, I have not actually made any progress in actually doing any Tenna voice acting yet, but that's mostly because we haven't even gotten past Chapter 1. There's still, like, plans for doing all the chapters eventually. It's just, we'll eventually get there. Anyways, till then, I'm most definitely just going to post my own videos, like my own recordings, my own fan dubs of what I want to do for Tenna anyway. I have plans for that regardless. It's just I've been kind of busy. I'll get into like what the heck busy means in this context, because I keep saying, guys, I can't do things. I'm busy. And then I never got like put in context what that actually is. So today I kind of want, or at least in this like State of Dean video, I at least want to like spell out what it means when I say that I'm busy. Just, I guess, put stuff in perspective. Anyways, I felt like yapping. That's what those State of Dean videos were supposed to be for, and now this is kind of it. Anyways, a few more minutes, about 7 more minutes before we actually start. I'm hoping everyone in chat's doing all right. I know it's been a while. I haven't been active, but I just hope everyone's doing all right. Also, in terms of what we'll be doing on Satisfactory today, shoot, don't move the camera. I do have a plan. Let me see if I can like pull up my notepad here. Notepad, whatever. Where did I put it? It was... Oh yeah, here we go. So there is, is it not going to show that one? Of course, why not? Look at the notepad, OBS. Why aren't you looking at the notepad? That's big. Okay. Reasonably sized notepad. Here we go. So, plan currently... we're actually, I think, about halfway through getting to the ballistic warp drives, which is one of the end game parts that I actually need to finish my 60 item a minute stupidity goal that would last me forever. And well, it seems to be that it will last me forever. Good grief. But so I want to work on the singularity cells here. Which, for today, let me see if I can find the stuff. Here we go. I need to get about 3,000 iron plates a minute, which, I think, my plan currently, I have, like, enough iron nodes over near my starter base that I put up, like, some time ago. And, I'm thinking on using the iron nodes from there in order to actually get the whole iron plates per minute. I also have like some calculations where I need plastic. I got like a plastic production plant over there too. I just need to probably rebuild it a bit. So this whole section is going to be today. Hopefully that goes well. At some point I do need to get like a ton of concrete, but I haven't even mapped that one out yet. For some reason. There's like some other stuff, but that's for another time. Right now, just focusing on trying to get the iron plates set up. Wyvern says I has a gamer meal. I know you said that like some eons ago, and it might be weird for me to ask, but what is this gamer meal that you speak of? Because I haven't had a gamer meal. Besides, like, chicken nuggets, and that's like the most meal that I've had. Oh no, that again, flashbacks about the cave dwellers. Cave dwellers, but this is Dweller's Empty Path. You should have flashbacks on Dweller's Empty Path instead. Anyways, hey Kelnick, hello. Welcome to the stream. This is gonna be like a experimental State of Dean live thing. Woo. least that's the idea. Speaking of, I'll actually be starting at about 3-ish minutes. Let's see, so... Actually, do I just want to start heading over there? Probably. Actually might just go ahead and get started. Let me make sure a couple things are ready. Okay. Kevin says that he's shiny hunting in Pokemon Silver. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, man, I got like a whole story from when I got like what was it like? It was a shiny Zoroark. Zoroark was like one of my favorite ones. I did a whole bunch of egg hatching and eventually got a shiny, but it took like hundreds of attempts or something. But I got a shiny Zoroark eventually. Shapey, aka Kel says, about 5 a.m. for me, 1 hour, now I'll be the FNAF. I feel like we've had this conversation before. You're living in FNAF daily. This is not a healthy lifestyle. Okay, actually starting out with the State of Dean conversation topics. So, hello everybody, it's Deanspillabean back on your screen, and today, while I'm doing stuff in Satisfactory, I'm going to be trying to do a State of Dean live video. So I'll just be discussing like either future plans that I'm going to be we'll be having the fun live event where we get to see funny gameplay happen at the same time. Are you recording this? Yeah, I am indeed. You said the line. No, it's not Silver, Scarlet Violet. Oh, okay. Alright. But yeah, I am technically recording. Oh, ha, record. So, what does this whole State of Dean thing mean? It is just a ability for me to rant and rant and rant about, things that I'm happy for, things that I'm proud of, things that I'm skeptical of, things I have anxiety for. That's the whole purpose of the State of Dean videos in the first place. So, we'll be continuing it here. You'll be getting Dean Existential Crisis live. Yay? Question mark? Not sure. So, first things first, kind of like what kind of plans I got. I have plans on eventually getting a video out that's the 1,000 subscriber special. I still do have plans for that. It's just things have been getting pretty busy, and I haven't been able to properly record for that. I'm kind of getting close to done actually making sure the list is correct. And what I mean by the list is that I meticulously went through all of my streams to try and find as many names as possible in the comment section, within the chat feed of that stream, in a vain attempt to try to celebrate 1,000 subscribers by naming off over 1,000 subscribers. Silence is here says boo. I'm spooked. Yeah, hello, Silence. Also, you asked me what the State of Dean was. This is it. This is going to be it. Kel just asked, Silence asked me about it earlier. This was the answer. Ha ha ha. Alright, also, really quick in Satisfactory. Look at all this. Look at all this greatness. Eons ago, people might remember... Okay, there was like this one random pipe that was really stupid. Can't remember where the random pipe was. I know it was somewhere. Maybe I might come across it. Anyways, I'm probably gonna... I thought about deleting this. Honestly, this is kind of like ancient history at this point. So it's just going to basically not get any power, and we're just gonna let it rot, and then I'll build on top of it. That's the idea. Does that turn it all off? some of it. Okay. It's gonna be a bit. Honestly, I don't think it's possible to name every 1,200 subs since pretty much many people don't message. Oh, that's true. That's true. There's also a bunch of people that do message that also don't subscribe, which is very funny. I had like a message that I kind of wanted to say for the 1,000 sub special, and I'm gonna probably not even mention it or not even talk about that until the actual sub special. So stay tuned for that. But I still do wholeheartedly have the plan of let's see. Wholly have the plan of trying to name off as many names as I can. That is still very much a plan that I have. Title says Pasta Factory, but I see no pasta. Dean clickbait. You... What? No, the title doesn't say anything about a pasta factory. What are you talking about? It says State of Dean. What are you talking about, Sonic? There's no pasta here. It's you saying this stream is satisfactory. It's gonna be a mess because I'm like doing a State of Dean at the same time. And at least it gives me like a conversation topic. Anyways, hey King Animation, hello, welcome in. I'm trying to make like a... Oh, this guy is still here. I just realized I don't have any power, so I'm like falling. Anyways, that guy's still here. Let's see. Kevin says the dog build was hard because it needed something that was 16 in the... Oh yeah, it was the annoying dog build that you showed off at one point. It's such a funny idea. It's constant debuffs. The chuggy big guy will never leave his area. Okay, back to like State of Dean mode for a bit. So, if you've been following me for a while, you might know that I keep saying a lot of the time, many times, I would say as an excuse, I'm busy and I don't have time. Anyways, I'm gonna at least try to give some context for what I mean by I'm busy, which I probably will fail at because tomorrow will be entirely different. Anyways, so I have been doing streams for over about a year. Year and a half? Something like that. I think it was about a year and a half. I really did enjoy it. I think I really very much did enjoy the stream. I'm still going to be streaming. It's just, unfortunately, it's going to be iffy when I'll actually have streams. For those that are here live, you might notice that this just kind of popped in out of nowhere and just like, wait, what? Dean's streaming? But he didn't say that he was going to stream. Yeah, I didn't know either until like 5 hours ago. Not even 5 hours ago, more like 4 hours ago. Not even... A very short time ago, I had this idea just to kind of like do this live. There's a lot of stuff that is going on in my life that requires a lot of attention. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stream or make videos while I'm doing the real-life activities. It's nothing like the whole world will be destroyed in 2 seconds if I do it or if I don't do it or something. But it's like more of a realization that I had that I'm going to be turning 26 years old in October. October is when my birthday is. Main thing, I'm 26 and I don't exactly have like the quote-unquote answer to peace and prosperity for my life or whatever. That is to say, I'm trying to figure out ways how I can get like a more secure future. And let's see, I'll say it like this. About a year and a half ago, I did actually have a job for a while, but I did end up leaving that specifically because I just had a very, I'm just going to say it was a very unhealthy work environment. The place itself wasn't all that bad, but it was just kind of like the overall pressure of the area just kept getting to me and negatively affected my ability to make things. which I wanted to make things for a while, but basically the job was unhealthy. Anyways, I quit that, and at the time, when I told myself that I'm gonna quit this, it's gonna be healthier for me to just not be here. I said that full on knowing that I would give myself about a year or a year and a half to figure out some alternative method of either getting some kind of income or doing something else. Well, it's about that year and a half now, so either I continue not doing anything with my life in terms of not making any money whatsoever and not doing a job, or I figure something out. And I've been trying to figure something out for the past several months. Have I found an answer? No. But I'm still trying to focus on that, but also there's just a lot of like real life activities that I need to, that just need my attention greatly, like recent development. My shower in my bathroom that I use to shower in is disgusting, and we just got done finished remodeling it. We didn't get anybody to we didn't hire anybody to actually fix it. We fixed it ourselves because we're very picky and we don't like it when people do stuff except us. And by that I mean my family. More power to you, Dean, for taking care of yourself. Thank you. I try really hard to at least like have some presence. To be like, yeah, I'm here, I'm doing stuff, but then every now and again I keep reminding myself that I probably do need to actually live out life activities. Let's see. At least in the terms of the bathroom thing, like, let's see, all of the corners of the bathroom, or of the shower specifically, were just very cracked, and water was kind of seeping into it, causing mold to grow kind of behind it, or there was just a lot of trapped moisture, which for those that know, if you have trapped moisture in an area that you can't easily reach to clean, it builds up bacteria, and it gets stinky. Anyways, we were at least able to actually clean everything up to where we can actually use it again, and it's kind of cleaned up. Just kind of moldy? Yeah, basically. And, we were able to get it cleaned up. Like, we actually got that finished. Those who know. Those who know, if you have still water in an area, if you have moisture, there's a high likelihood of it being a little moldy. But yeah, we got that fixed up, which is great. We can now successfully use the shower. I'm also happy that finally we can that I can actually use the shower and not smell something stinky, which is great. Mold is kind of unhealthy by itself, but it's because of the bacteria. Yeah, kind of. Apparently it was kind of bad. I didn't see this at the time, but one of my parents was like trying to get some of the cracked grout out of the way, and at one point, like near the floorboards, or I guess floor grout, I cracked some of it open, and then there was just a bunch of water seeping out. Anyways, who knows how long that's been trapped there. We did a whole bunch of cleaning, we resealed everything, and boom! After a long time, and also doing a lot of home appliance stuff, we got a functioning shower! Yippee! That's great. Anyways, that entire side quest took about, like, 3 weeks. And that was just in the last 3 weeks. I've also been trying to figure out, like, different stuff that I can actually do in the future. There is still, like, plans that I've had for videos, and those have been in production for a while. Ideas for... Ooh, I guess kind of a segue. So, one of the things that I was going to stream for a while, or at least try to, was, trying to get some of my, like, old computer games working. And I genuinely wanted to try to do that by, like, getting a... Actually, do I have a blueprint for this? think I have a blueprint for this. Hold on. Let's see if I can save time. Is this good? Oh yeah, that'll work. This will work. So I really did want to, the best of my ability, try to stream a bunch of those old games. Unfortunately, the more that I got into it, the more that I found out that I probably really did need to get an old computer. I tried to get like some virtual machine up and running to see if I can actually plug and play my old games. It turns out it wasn't as easy as that. I needed to get some like extra stuff that I didn't have plans for, which just added to the development time of getting those old games up and running. So I just decided to say, I'm gonna just say probably not work on this for now. However, because I like is there no emulators? The problem is, at least for some of those games, is that they're very specific and old. Funny enough, some of them actually worked on Windows 10, like without any problems. And then there's other ones that are either older or younger than them in terms of when they came out. Because like these old CDs, back in the 1999 era, these discs are old. Anyways, it probably doesn't work too well. Some of them worked, some of them didn't. The Hot Wheels Velocity X game did work, which I was kind of happy for. But it wasn't the best experience, I'll put it like that. It wasn't, like, terrible, but it could have definitely been better had I, like, had a better setup for it. It's work. It was just a lot of work. I really did like it, though. Like, I genuinely did like trying to go through some of those old games to try and get them to work. It wasn't entirely successful, mind you, but I had fun with it regardless. If possible, if I can get, like, some of those working and I feel like it, I might try to play some of those old ones, but that entirely depends on how easy it is to actually get working. So, don't bet on it, is what I'm saying. However, because I did go through the effort of trying to get some old computers out to try to get these old discs to run, we got some old computers out, and we tried to actually get those working. You know, as an attempt to see if we can get some old computers working and then play the old games. Makes sense to me. I will figure out how to, like, stream those later, I guess. One of the old computers we had still works, and it runs on, I think it ran on like Windows Vista or something. Was it XP? Oh, what was? No, I think that one was Vista. Anyways, we got stumped. What was the password to the computer? We all wondered what it was. Even funnier, when I actually got like the whole set, when I actually got like the whole setup. Hold on. Can I like pull out a computer set? Hold on. It's gonna look really silly. I kid you not, this is kind of like what the setup ended up looking like. If I imagine this, where I have like a table over here, I have another table over here. Around where I'm standing is like where my main desk is. And I have, like, another shelf here. Oh, come on. I'm gonna do a live demonstration of what this looked like. I kid you not. I had an old monitor that was, frankly, kind of small, about this size. Had a monitor here. The old computer was over here in the corner. Let's see. I want it over in the actual corner. There it is. Okay, fine, go over there, I guess. I had like some other computer set up over here, and I had like some other things over here. So at the time, I didn't have space for this temporary setup to have my chair. Because normally, like, like my actual setup is like I actually have a desk that's here, that's like literally right behind me, and I have that as like a second table, and then my main table has like my big monitor, what I'm streaming on. So I just had this like really old like 640 monitor on the shelf. Meanwhile, there's stuff connected to the super old computer over here. I've got a keyboard down here, a mouse as well, like another disc case. It frankly felt like I was doing some weird occult stuff, just trying to be like, all right, now work, old computer. I will recite the magic incantations. Get this working. It felt like I was doing some weird cult stuff, trying to get this old, archaic technology working, and all because I didn't want a proper setup. I just wanted something temporary to just work. Parker EXP student says that's such a cool model. Oh, thank you. I've worked kind of hard on it. I also have a second model. Boop. Hello, I am Tenna from the Deltarune video game. I guess spoilers randomly? Anyways, this is like a second avatar that I got, but like this is the main one. Believe it or not, I'm actually going through trying to get like a new model at some point. I'll go over that fun factoid in a bit. Oh my goodness indeed. Thanks, Parker. Thank you. Holy moly, it's Tenna. I'll bring Tenna back out in some amount of time. Oh yeah, so Parker, just to get you up to speed on what's going on, I'm doing some Satisfactory stuff at the moment, trying to get... Where is this? There you are. Trying to make like 3,000 iron plates a minute, you know, normal numbers. And it's for like some other huge project of getting 60 items a minute of late game items. That's the plan. Anyways, I'm talking about life stuff while I'm trying to do that. That is what is going on, and that is the refresher. Okay, let me check something really quick. Okay, you are currently not working, actually, because this pump isn't working. Wait, the annoying dog has a 152% chance to die. How, holy... Some reason I just read Sonic Razor's thing. It was like, holy moldy! It's Tenna. I don't know, that idea was just funny. Okay, back to the occult worshipping that I was doing for the old Vista computer. Oh wait, Parker says good to know, been looking into Satisfactory. Kind of really happy you popped up on my feed. Oh, that's great. That actually means a lot, because I know there's a lot of other, like, bigger Satisfactory people out there. I've been doing this for, like, a year and a half. But, actually, how long have I been doing this? 650 hours is how long the save is. This is a long one. But yeah, I think Satisfactory is a really cool game to get into. It is a bit expensive. I think you do need a good computer to run it. But it is really fun. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do in it. I am doing the stupid thing that you should not do and maximize everything. There's a reason why the save is not finished, even though I've been playing it for like over a year and a half. Okay. Back to the occult Vista worshipping that I've been doing. Complete random wording. Sorry, hold on, I need to do quick math. Okay, I think I just split that up, and I think that works out. Okay, rates are okay. Yeah, now I just need to send everything. Okay. Is there water? Okay, there is water. Okay, back to... For real this time, Vista worshipping. So, we got that out. We had the problem of we needed to figure out what the password was. And we were only given one hint by the versions of us from like a decade ago. All right, here is your hint. Are you ready? Sun. That is all that we got. It was just the word son. Like, heritage son. So we were only left with either my name, my real name, or my brother's name. We tried everything. We tried every combination of everyone's names. Every possible one. A bunch of like, okay, brother name 01, brother name 10, brother name 11, that kind of thing. We were pretty certain that it was like in that ballpark. Do you want to know what the answer was this entire time? And it took until my actual brother came in and recommended this. He was like, hey, wait, what if it's just like, it's just my name, but you capitalize the first letter? And me and my parents were all looking at each other like, no way that's gonna work. No way. It was literally that we had to capitalize his first name. The password was literally his name. And we just had to capitalize the starting letter. We laughed hysterically after that. That was the funniest thing that could ever happen in that moment. Anyways, we got the old computer working. Hip hip hooray. We can now finally at long last access archaic knowledge lost to time. Problem. It turns out that the games that I tried to get to run on there didn't work. I kid you not. Even though they should work, they did not. Because that computer was actually like so old and so riddled with like problems that it just couldn't run those games. Anyways, that was unfortunately a waste of time. But we got a bunch of old stuff out, and I also decided to clean up the computer in the meantime. And I think I still actually have the old Vista computer just like in the corner, like in the back corner of my room. It's doing absolutely nothing currently, until we feel like figuring out how to get it to work. Of which we now at least know, which is fun. Anyways, that was a bust. The next thing that we ended up doing was getting an old laptop out, which, oh, actually, since we, I think around this time I actually just had like a hard enough time getting the old computer games to run that I just kind of gave up, frankly. And we were kind of looking towards different I was looking for different options to either make streams for or something right now. New Delta Room boss. Your older brother's name capsule. It was Azriel with an A. Capital Azriel. He's real. The lost third brother. How many? 50 times 8, 400. Okay. Sorry, I'm just doing some math while I'm figuring this out. What do I want to use here? Do I want to turn it into fuel and then figure that out from there? I could turn it into packaged. Ooh, maybe I could. Oh, is there a copper node nearby? Shoot! I opened up the map. Shoot. My game crashed. I don't think Dean has played Cassette Beasts. Actually, Silence, I actually played it like a little bit just to see what all the fuss was about. It seems cool. If I have time to play it at some point, I might try it. I don't know when I'd have time to play it. Also, Ultra Cool Fan is here and says, stay hydrated. I shall stay hydrated. Hydration. Lovely. Still don't have that mug rigged. Surprised you're live at 10 a.m. where I am. It's 10 p.m. for me. I just had a long day. Oh, also, reason why it crashed is because my save file is so bloated with stuff that if I open up the map, there's a very high chance that the game just crashes. This is why my autosaves are on 2 minutes. No one has this problem but me. Why? I don't know. I'm at the object limit or something, and I've been at the object limit for months, which is stupid. Ooh, says Parker. Okay, for future reference, this does not happen normally. This is just what happens if you, like, get way too far. Actually, I might show off some of the stuff that I have on this world while I'm talking about things. So while we're waiting on this and waiting to show off the cool things, some other piece of old archaic technology that we got out was a really old scanner. Old as in it only runs on Windows Vista. But even more older, it doesn't come with a driver. Or as in, like, it needs, like, a specific piece of software to actually get it working. And unfortunately, it didn't have a way to, like, come pre-install. What the? I just saw those beans morph into each other. That's weird. Okay, quick intermission from actually doing activities. I just want to show some of the cool stuff of the world. This is the starter base. It's pretty neat. It's kind of messy, but it's got multiple levels. It's pretty cool. This has been here months ago. So yeah, we found like a really old scanner, and my mom really desperately wanted to get it working. And when I said that I could probably get a virtual machine running to get it working, we tried to get it on the virtual machine. Unfortunately, it just didn't work. Like, we tried to get it to work, and it just didn't. Also, quick side tangent. This is my water drone, my super water drone port. It contains a lot of drone ports. Like a lot. Like a lot. Last year I had to fight a Windows 98 computer for command over its pictures hell. Getting those old things to work is literally trying to, like, incite like archaic knowledge. Love that those tier 6 spelled with the white emission. It is so cool. It's so great. Also, funny thing, I was trying to figure out what I could power my drones with, because they need, like, normal power for the ports to work, but they need their own fuel. I ended up using plutonium fuel rods as the main fuel source for all of the drones. Because these things are so efficient that I hadn't had to resupply these in forever. It's actually gotten to the point that I'm backing up on plutonium fuel cells, and I'm actively trying to use a whole reactor system to get more power from my spare plutonium cells. Entire area at least looks like it came out of Tron. Oh yeah. It looks way more different whenever there's actually light. Anyways, there's like 216 drone ports, something like that. The entire purpose of this, though... Oh, it's starting to get nighttime or daytime. There's the sun. The whole point of this is to get bottled water to anywhere in the world. Like, anywhere. I got tons of water extractors, and they all pump water into containers that get packaged away. Oh, actually, it doesn't... I think this might actually need some... Hold on. Take some water... Just casually take some water coolers here. And probably need to plug this in. Maybe. We're nuts? What do you need? Maybe it doesn't need anything. Maybe. It's fine. It's fine. Annoying Lizards here says Satisfactory. Why? E. Why? For what purpose? Just so you don't need to build water again? Lol. Literally that. It's literally that. Actually, the real purpose is like, man, I don't want to build water extractors in areas. I don't want to have to pump water to anywhere. I don't want to think. I just want to put down a drone port and be done with it. That was the main purpose behind this. So I made this incredible work of art. And it breaks. Not because it was made inefficiently, but because there's so many drones that apparently, if the drone count gets above 200, sometimes some of the drones just freeze. Apparently this game wasn't made to work at maximum capacity. It works really, really well otherwise, but I've, like, colonized the whole world. Like, I'm trying to harvest as much as I can. Actually, let's see. Oh yeah, here's like one example. Over here is like a huge radio unit production site, and it doesn't have any like really easy access water, so I use the drone ports to transport water to it in order to make the aluminum that was needed. There's also a bunch of refineries that turn the ore into ingots, and it has like the highest conversion rate. So I need a bunch of water for that. I wanted a bunch of water, and I wanted easy. And that was the plan. I think it costs like 40,000 megawatts to run the drone port thing, something like that. Okay, I'm gonna try to go to like a... God damn. Yeah. I think it might be more. I haven't checked in a while. Okay, back to State of Dean mode for at least a little bit. So we were trying to find a scanner, get a scanner working. And we tried to get it working on a virtual machine that was running Windows Vista. It didn't work for whatever reason. Turns out we needed a specific driver. The driver was on a CD disk that is not found. We don't know where it is. However, we found out that we can actually find it on the internet. So, also, do not connect Windows Vista or any old version of Windows to the internet. It will be taken over by bots immediately, and it will be confiscated by the internet itself. It will consume it. Do not connect old computers to the internet. You have to literally get a computer elsewhere and just transfer the file to that computer manually. Which for virtual machines aren't too big of a deal, because you could just have it on your main computer and you can just drag it from your main computer to that one. And is my... Oh my gosh, my... over here is my super ultra mega 7,500 rubber a minute thingamabobber. That doesn't work when it is full, because it makes exactly one more heavy fuel than it should make. So I have to keep emptying this out in order to get it working, which is very frustrating, and I need to figure out how to get it functioning again. Anyways, this is the thing. Love how your factories always look like they're one floor, and then you just dive into infinite floors. Let's see. I actually have played words. I've been playing Satisfactory for a very, very long time, and my first dive into Satisfactory was doing a 20 by 20 challenge, where I only have like 20 foundations by 20 foundations to work on, as in any production can only be in that area. There isn't a Y limit. So it ended up making this gigantic tower that reached to the build limit, which was really, really cool. I finished off that series because I think the world just kept lagging too much. I think now I could probably go back and do something like that again, but I just really like the build style of just several layers, and I just kept with it. Like, everything's layered. It's all layered and all the way down. It's cool. Nasty pipes, let me put down... Ooh, nasty pipes, let me put down 5 drone ports real quick. Actually, even funnier, it's gotten to the point that I've like, I think overdid it on the drone port stuff, and I'm now going full circle, actually trying to get water back on it. Or even funnier, just bringing the factories to the water instead. Because I think I've just gotten kind of annoyed of trying to get the water, or like the drone ports sorted out, because there kept being issues. They still work flawlessly, but lag issues or whatever. Also, this is a recent factory that I made. This is making, let's see, modular engines, which is kind of like a mid-game item, cooling devices, as well as turbo motors. They're like some mid and late-game items. And they all get sorted over to here. And the rates are kind of low at the moment. That's because it uses my rubber factory that only works like 2% of the time for some reason. I don't get why that happens. Is the factory still working when it's not on your screen? Yeah. The whole game is persistent. Like, the entire game runs everything live. It's incredibly optimized to where it's not that much of a hindrance on performance, which I find is incredibly fascinating. But like these conveyor belts with items that are flowing on them, if there's another factory somewhere with a conveyor belt, it doesn't do a pre-calculated mathematical equation to figure out what's where. Nope. It just sends the item. Favorite part, Parker says, favorite part is instead of trains, you decide drone ports. Like, surely trains are just better, right? Well, it turns out there's another problem with trains that I did not know existed, especially at this point, which has made me not want to use trains. Trains are incredible, by the way. Use trains whenever you can. Except I'm getting to a point where I can't actually use trains. Let me show you. So I could just wait for my train to come here, but I'm just gonna show this really quick. So the problem that I had, where whenever I open up the world map to look around, and it could cause a crash, well, apparently train menus also work that way. So if I try to like go into a train and open up the menu, it works here, which is nice. But I swear, there is a random chance. There it is. There it goes. Anyways, I've gotten really sick of dealing with opening up train menus to fix stuff. So, yeah. This has been a problem. But under normal conditions, I swear by trains up and down. Trains are incredible. I actually have an entire train network that goes around the entire world that I'm working on. It's just whenever I want to actually have a train inputted somewhere, like if I need something to be transported across the entire world, I just need to deal with this. Is it because, let's see, Kels, is it because of the memory overflow or the CPU can't handle it? I'm not certain. I'm honestly not certain what the actual problem is, because it's not my computer. I think it's Satisfactory itself. Just literally can't handle something. I'm not entirely sure what. It turns out I have a habit of breaking games that I work on. I play games until I reach a breaking point. And then I play them more after that breaking point. Ziggy's here, also known as Nut Darks. The man, the myth, the legend is back. I'm back. Hello, Ziggy. Oh, welcome back. This is Not Darks. By the way. Anyways, hello. I'm like showing off stuff at the same time I'm doing a State of Dean. Speaking of, I need to actually get back to my scanner story, because I need to actually do that. Okay, so scanner only works on Windows Vista, right? Unfortunately, for whatever reason, the computer that we got out that should be running Windows Vista, and it does run Windows Vista, for whatever reason, we can't get it to work for the scanner. So we're kind of screwed, right? Well, maybe we should just get a new scanner or something. That would be worthwhile. But then my mom was like, no, We need to get it working. Why is that? Because this thing can scan incredibly high detail, and there's no point in getting rid of it. It's super useful. We just got to get it working. How we ended up getting it working was actually pulling out a really old laptop. Not the one that I'm using currently, but like a really old laptop that also ran Windows Vista that just so happened to actually have the correct driver to actually use the scanner. So we actually got the scanner working, which was pretty cool. And just to kind of test it out, I actually made like a couple images, or I took a couple scans just to see if I could actually let me see if I can actually pull out like a comparison thing. I don't know if I can even like show this off correctly, but I'm gonna try. Let's see, where did I put it? Okay, this is just gonna be a good test at the moment. Okay, I think this should work. Flashbang warning? Question mark? Yeah, close enough. Okay, this is a drawing that I made I made for like a thumbnail for a video recently. And originally I had like... Yeah, I think this is it. Originally I had it like taken on my phone. And, well, just to kind of show this off, I put it in a scanner. Put the photo in the scanner instead. And, like, this is the detail that old, like, 15-year-old scanner can get. It gets the individual crinkles of this paper. Of the paper used specifically. Like, that is one hell of a scanner. High resolution. Oh, yeah, this is a 7,000 by 5,000 pixel image. And it can go higher. When I did the scan, it was on a 300 DPI or something, which is already pretty high resolution. And then I think this one was like a 600 DPI, which is why, anyways, it was cool. And let me see if I can get this. So, as an experiment, I wanted to actually try to draw a new avatar, because this is something I wanted to do for a while. And does this show up automatically without me having to swap over? No, unfortunate. But where is... No, that's not... Ah, I see. You just don't want to show it anymore, do you? Okay. Show the... No, oh, okay. Well, how about this? Whoop, whoop. And now it works. Or more like it views it. Oh, there we go. Well, actually a good resolution. Yeah, it's insane. Okay, so this is a new avatar that I'm thinking on making. I'll show off some more stuff in a moment. But I was able to get a drawing of it. It looks pretty cool. I kind of worked hard on this. I thought this was nice. Dude, that scanner needs to be studied. It's not that complicated. I'm pretty sure like new scanners are either better or almost on par, but we just had this one in our closet. Anyways, look at all the like wrinkles and crinkles, all of the little bits of graphite on there. It's so crazy. It looks so good. Yeah. I'm getting back into drawing. It's so great. So this was like... What is it? Oh yeah, this is actually a 1200 DPI resolution. It's so accurate that it actually was able to somehow get this little red thread here. And this thread was not on the photo itself. It was actually on the scanner. So apparently there's this tiny red lint that is on the scanner that it was able to capture. That is like, that's tiny. Which I find is very funny. This is a 14,000 by 10,000 pixel image. It's a good scanner. However, this is like as a comparison. This is I actually swapped over the photo. This is a 600 DPI. You can actually see that that red thread is not there anymore. And then swap back over. This is the 12,000 or 1200, sorry. And there's the little thread. Apparently, you can get that detailed. Anyways, I'm not going to be using the 1200 option because that takes like 30 megabytes of space. And the 600 DPI one, the one that you're looking at right now. Because look at the difference. Look at that difference. Look at how different those two are. You could hardly tell there any change. Not really. This is just the 600 DPI one, and it got about 8.4 megabytes, which is still pretty high resolution. Anyways... Actually, can I... Anyways, I did not actually end up using this image specifically. Let me see if I can find the... Oh, actually, I could probably show... Is it going to let me... Oh, of course not. Swap over, refresh it. Bill says, I'm kind of still thinking on making a Blockbench Blender model VRC. I mean, go ahead and try it out. Like, it'll be kind of neat. I must have that scanner. I need your location now. Nope. Nope, it's my scanner. I'm going to run it on my archaic hardware. Do I know something even funnier? Apparently, we can't actually get flash drives to work on it. Oh, by the way, this is a picture of from my phone. This is like some sketches that I did for it, and you can see like here's the sketches that I did, and then what the final result was, which is really nice. But yeah, like this is the phone resolution of that's funny. The photo says that it's like 4,000 by 3,000, but it's only like 700 kilobytes. Tiny, infinitesimal even. That's that one. Cal says YouTube's kind of glitchy, not for me for some reason. For some reason, my chat feed is actually like lagging a bit. Like I'm having a desync of whenever YouTube decides to tell me that people are chatting, which I find is really weird. So I don't know if it's like YouTube end or what. Let's see. I gotta refresh this one more time. Let me find... Is that it? Oh, no, wait. I put it... Where did I put it? Oh, here we are. Show it. You're not going to show it. Okay. Refresh. And now show it. There we go. So I actually kind of redid the image a little bit. It still had like the same detail, but I actually redid it a little bit and only I set the settings for the scanner to be on black and white only. On the other one, I don't feel like doing swapping over to show that one quite yet. Actually, is it on the same file if I just like... Oh, yeah, here we go. So this is the first iteration of it. If you look close, you can see like a green tinge to everything, which kind of gives it like an old rustic feel. I didn't exactly want that, but that's just... Oop, I just pressed the wrong button. No, go out of that. That's not exactly what I... Hi, stop. Stop the slideshow. I didn't tell you to do the slideshow. What year is the scanner? Oh, that's a really good question, Cal. That's a really good question. Let's see. Easily 2005, 2010 era? I don't know exactly. Easily that long ago, probably older. Anyway, so... Okay, I got that working. Spamton talking sounds. Oh, gee. Oh, because it's like an old scanner on an old laptop? Oh, shoot. Okay, so flash drives don't work on it because the computer reformats whatever flash drive you put on it. I used a throwaway flash drive to even test that out, and it was like, nope, I can't read it, says my new computer. Well, that sucks. You know what I had to do? I had to get out an old disk, an old read-write disk, and write the file onto the disk. I actually have to use CDs to get these files off that computer. Of which I have a USB disk drive that I have connected to my computer, which is how I have access to these photos. I have to use some archaic knowledge to get these things, which I find is funny. Okay, anyways, image, blah, blah, blah. You might notice that it's kind of a green tintish. If we go over to here, I might notice on this one that it doesn't have that green-yellow tintage on it anymore. That's because whenever I did this scan specifically, I actually made sure to only use the black and white setting, and it actually recorded... Oh, speaking of spam, didn't get a keygen going. Keygen. So anyways, I set it to black and white, and it actually kind of got like a much better black and white image, and I just really like it. So you might also notice in this image that there's like extra eyebrows or faces or extra mouths over here. That's because when I went into, I wanted to make this into an avatar. That was the whole purpose of me doing this drawing. So I actually went and changed it, like manually changed out the individual, like the individual eyes or eyebrows to have them closed or opened, having them swap out and kind of like digitally change them around. So let me see if I can actually pull it out. I'm gonna have to turn into Tenna for a brief second, just because this is the one that I have preset for. If I go to my Tenna avatar, load new avatar, and check for Nizzy, which the reason why it's called Nizzy is specifically because it's like a mixture of Nico and Azriel. Azriel's nickname is Azzy, so Nizzy. That's the idea behind Nizzy. Let's see, so open that up, and that is too big. Wait, no. There we go. Okay, so I at least got like a functioning avatar thing working for at least like these 3 images. So like the 3 main images that I got like me waving, me standing. I don't have that many faces currently like in here, so it's not like as emotional or as lively, I guess, but this was at least a proof of concept that I at least got this working, which is really cool. So at some point in the future, I'm going to be working on this some more and adding more faces to it. If it gets like enough as in like I feel like I can like talk and express myself while I'm talking really well, then I'll probably kind of swap over to it instead of using the Minecraft Nico one. At least that's the plan. I honestly really like how this is, and I just kind of want to have an excuse to draw more, so this is kind of that excuse. Definitely needs some work, but it works. Too big. If it's too big, I can just shrink myself still. I can still do the funny thing I always do and shrink myself. Hello, it is me, Tiny Dean. I am small and I'm on the counter. I don't have any other emotions. I can swap between the two at least. Okay. Anyway, so that's the story behind this. I'm gonna swap back over to me. There we go. So at some point, I'm gonna actually do like a full-on swap over at some point, but that probably won't be for, I want to say maybe like a month or two, because I do need to do a lot of drawing for this. make sure that I got my Tenna avatar set up again. There we go. You don't see it because I'm really good at hiding things. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, really happy that there's now rubber going in. Or there should be rubber coming out of this. Why is there not? Oh, of course there's not. Why? Grief. At some point, I need to go back to my my rubber facility thing and probably... Actually, I think I need to give it a jump start in plastic or something like that. Wings is small. But is everyone behind a bit? Because you're all responding to stuff that happened like a few minutes ago. Quick, everyone, hit the live button. I have no idea how many are actually live right now, because I just noticed like some messages are several minutes behind instead of a few seconds. That's why I say that. Okay, so, that's the scanner saga done. Because I remember when I used the Deep Rock Galactic Driller character as your OC and then decided to become Shapey since, don't own DRG. I mean, I don't own Minecraft either, and I just have it as my avatar because it just kind of works. I know that there's a lot of people that use, like, or have different avatars. Some people have things way more detailed than others. And then there's crazy people like me that go really out of our way to make something. Not to say that everybody should be able to make something like this, because that's not what I'm saying. It's really difficult. Let's see. Actually, can I think one of the problems is that this... Originally, I thought, okay, I could probably okay, I gotta fix that. There's a problem here, and I just need to do this, I think, and then I plug into you, power that up. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I hate copper. Well, honestly, you could probably still keep, or like you could try to keep like a copyrighted property for a while until you're able to make something that's more you, whatever that ends up being. I mean, like as a comparison, I really wanted to make that that drawing character for a while, but in like different forms. Like I really wanted to do something with it for like I wanted to get into 3D modeling so that I can like make a Minecraft avatar and put like a Minecrafty version of that of my OC on there, and I can get that working. But it just didn't work out for me because it just wasn't satisfying for me, I guess. And eventually, now I've ended up getting to where I've gotten into drawing a lot so that I can have a really good avatar, which is kind of neat. Or it's been an idea on my mind for a very long time, and only now do I have the time and the skill to actually make it a thing, of which I then need to spend several days out of every week actually working on. Oh well. I'm busy creating life. Anyways, I do think like people should be able to use whatever avatar that they want, because I mean it's their avatar. It's like, this describes me, and that's like the whole point of an avatar. At least in this case, it's like you get your own little vessel that you can pilot around and do stuff with, and depending on how much effort you put into it, you can express yourself more greatly. Why do you think I went through so much effort to like get several different faces for this thing? Because I wanted to like really put out my emotions on there without just using words. And that's why we get why we work on avatars and why we make characters so much. Okay, I'm gonna actually get back to the metal sheet factory that I should have been working on. You've seen my Discord icon. Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm trying to think of what other plans. Oh, information on what kind of streams I'll be doing in the future. I feel like I should have probably had this at the start. I might have whatever I say here in a like a YouTube post just for the future. I don't know how consistently I'll be able to do streams. I mean, even today just came out of nowhere. And this is going really, really well, honestly. I really like this. I haven't really had the time in the day to schedule one of these, so it's just been very difficult to plan streams because there's been a lot of stuff that I just needed to go in. I needed to be real of time, and the time just kept taking too much time. So, let's see, where? There it is. Lunch. Oi! Off to actually doing work. So is that to say that I will not be streaming anymore? Incorrect. I still do want to stream. It's probably going to be, instead of like a scheduled thing, which I tried to do, apparently I can't do schedules. It is just not feasible with me, unfortunately. So, that Somewhere Sleuth just vanished. I saw it for like a second and it just decided to not exist. That's sad. Okay, so this is making like 400... Trying to figure out how I can get rid of a lot of the this here. Because it's kind of the only problem that you got with shape. You don't really want to consider Trapper Finn. I mean, that's just your avatar. If that's just what you're... If that's what the you that wants to look like something wants to look like, then that'll probably be it. Honestly, as much as I like my Minecraft Nico avatar, I do get a little annoyed every time someone says, "Oh my gosh, it's Nico," and I'm like, "No, it's not quite Nico. It's a different Nico. It's a Deanspillabean Nico avatar inspiration thing." I don't know. I just got kind of annoyed of that. That and over time, whenever I always get fan art, I always get. I guess there's always been confusion on what like the... Wait. Oh, okay, I got you. What like people should do for fan arts, and I'm not against like anyone's interpretation of what my character should look like, but most of the time it always ends up being consistently like a Nico sprite, but slightly colored differently. And again, nothing against that. I just think I could probably try to make a avatar that would actually work a bit better in terms of this. Here is the idea. This is like unique enough that it can be messed around with, and it's not insanely perfect to the point that it's impossible to replicate. So you could probably work with that in terms of making it a functioning avatar. Or at least that was my reasoning for trying to actually get something slightly different. Oh, Shootings is here, as well as Cultist. Hello. Hello, you two. Welcome in. I'm doing work. I'm doing hard labor. I'm getting paid for it, definitely. Fix a Corporation says that they're going to pay me at the end of my duty, apparently. Supposedly. Mine was for the Tenna joke with the explosives. Was it the Game Boy one? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, shoot. I almost forgot. Weird thing. So for a very long time, I know, like, one way that I've had for people to, like, better interact with me was to go over to my Discord server. Recently, I haven't... I frankly haven't had a good time on Discord. It's blah blah anxiety issues. Main answer for that, for me, is to not go on Discord. Now, basically, I don't really trust myself with, like, keeping a community in check when I'm not looking. Because every now and again, there's just going to be stuff that happens, and I don't have anyone there for that. I could get moderators, but then I have to moderate the moderators, and I just don't have the time for a lot of this stuff. So, anyways, I probably won't be directing people to go to the Discord to better interact with me. Instead, I want to try to have these streams open, and if people want to send fan art to me, currently I'm trying to, like, actually would do more on Blue Sky and try to figure out if there's a way to send stuff that way. Oh, wait, shoot. Go to Petrol Coke. Either Blue Sky or sending me stuff directly through email. I'll have this information on a blog post on my YouTube channel as well as over on my Blue Sky. I want there to be other ways besides Discord to interact with people. That's kind of it. For the moment, the Discord is just kind of privated until I, like, figure up a good way to do. Silence says I want to, you kind of want to hop on your stream. Maybe another time. I just want this to be like, actually, maybe a bit later. Maybe. Okay, let me wrap up getting like my new stuff out of the way, Silence, and then I'll think about getting a new one. I just want to get like my stuff out of the way. You could do something like Kevin says you could do something like hashtag Dean fanart. Yeah. I really need to figure out how this all works. What the heck is a social media? No, wait, hold on. Wrong avatar. What the heck is a social media? That is. Let's see. Shooting says sorry for not appearing in your streams a bit often because I was a bit busy watching short horror films and so YouTube wouldn't mistake me for a baby. It's all thanks to the stupid 18+ update. Hey guys, this person's watching Minecraft. They must be a child, even though there's like adults that play this game. What if Tenna had Twitter? What the heck is a social media? What's a tweet? Why is this not... Why do you not want to transmit... Why do you not transmit oil? Transmit oil! You're not transmitting oil! What? Oh, wait, hold on. Transmit oil. There we go. Pump up. Pump it up. Pump up the tunes. Oil? We're looking over here. Oil! Oil's here now. Yay! Yippee. Jeez, I really do like this avatar. I might keep it around, though. Let's see. Last two are kind of the same, but yeah, I hate AI so much. I have no idea why they're going so far. You know, okay, I thought about this. With, like, we need to have photo ID to make sure you're not a child. And in my brain, I'm like, wait, aren't you guys just taking photos of children? Like, you're trying to take photos of children to prove that they're not that they are a child, right? Isn't that like a thing that people shouldn't be doing? I thought that was like a social thing that like we shouldn't do. Why is this front and center? I'm confused. Anyways, I haven't had anything like that show up for me yet. I guess because I guess YouTube sees that, oh yeah, we're actually paying this guy. He's an adult. Cultist says, I love doing 8 hours of Bandcamp and coming home to silly streams from Dean. Yo, you're in Bandcamp. I was in Bandcamp. Bandcamp is cool. It's hot, but it's cool. It's so cool. Okay, what was I finishing up with? Okay, yeah, summarizing. I'm trying to figure out how I can get Blue Sky to work so that I can try to accept different ways of interacting with people in the community. I need to actually become more active. If you want to go to my Blue Sky, it is... I'm going to see if I can actually, like, show this. What the... Why is YouTube giving me an ad of just Google it? And I'm like, bro, I don't know. I don't want to Google it. Good grief. Oh, there we go. My Blue Sky is, if I can actually find it. Wapow. Wapow. There we go. It's the Deanspillabean thing. I need to, I think in the description of the video, or like at the very bottom, you'll find like a link to the social here. So you can find that. On there, I'm going to try to also post like more, I have like a couple posts already on here. There was also like the Undertale memory thing that happened recently, and I actually tried to use my new OC as the character model. I've been trying to do stuff on there. I want to try to really push doing things again. I actually had like a video here just showing off the rig, or like the new avatar model that I have, so that's like an easy way to check it out. But yeah, Deanspillabean, the Dean Blue Sky social, that's been a thing for a while. Yeah, so there's that, as well as email. If for whatever reason people just want to send something to me via email, what the heck is an email? Well, all you gotta do is type in deanspillabean@gmail.com. There we go. There's my email. I think I have that also in the description of the video. I think. I need to like do a whole like redo check or something. But that is email. I'm gonna try to actually have that as a way to respond until it gets overflown and it turns out that I needed to have an entire new email specifically for the fan email. I don't know. Anyways, I'll have everything that I'm mentioning here in a blog post that'll come out probably after I'm actually done with all this. Probably. Let's see. So is this working? It is working. I'm getting rubber pellets, which is great. Why is this great? Because I can get plastic. Why is plastic great? Well, I can turn it into metal sheets at a much higher rate, which is also great because I need 3,000 of this. 2,600 resin? Okay, I'll do some math in a moment. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's see, what are people saying? Shooting says, I don't know why what YouTube doing, but that is completely doomed. I have no idea why they're so... Why is everything being censored recently? Like, this has been a trend. Like, within the last 2 weeks, everything's been getting censored. Big games on Steam getting... Okay, not really big games, but just, like... questionable games have just, in general, been being censored. Why? I don't know. Some people didn't like it. Prepare for spam, Dean. All right. I am ready to see 1,000 emails. That means I'm popular, right? Because there's a lot of bad people. Alrighty. Just throw the emails my way, I guess? Question mark. Get spammed. I can't wait for all of the real-life Spamtons to finally throw email my way. It's not like that I had it public for, like, ever. Like, it's not like you can't just look at my profile from 5 years ago and see that it says Deanspillabean email. It's not like anyone could have just done that already or something. Nah. Let's see. It's part of the internet getting censored. It's just all censorship. Yes, it is. The government wants control. Oh yeah, when does it not want control? That's kind of a given, though. No, this is another layer. It's stupid layer. It's hypocrisy layer, like it always has been. That is completely downplaying what is even going on. There is actually like huge issues. I have no idea how to fix this. I'm just complaining. I can't do much else other than complain. Most that we can do is just... Here's what I do in these kind of situations where the problem is far bigger than, like me, at least myself, can comprehend. Do what I can with what little I have access to, and just do what I can. That's it. I can't really change the entire world, me personally. That would be really cool if I could, although I don't think I want that pressure. But, at the very least, do what you can with what little you got, one step at a time, one day at a time, 1 month at a time, whatever. Do what you can with what little time that you can spare, and that's all right. Don't fix the country. The country is too big to handle for one person. Work on your small community group, as an example. Just focus on the town nearby, the closest ones to you. Try to help them out as best as you can. And if you change the world in the process, I guess that's a bonus. But just make sure you downscale whatever you're working on. Don't overwork yourself. Don't give yourself challenges that you won't be able to uphold because it's physically impossible. And don't hold yourself up to the standard of being the answer to everything, because that is just a toxic thing that will not go well no matter what you do for it. Okay. How many of these do I need? Let's see. All those refineries need 17 point something. Well, what if I did this? Okay, so only 7. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Shooting says, in case that happens, I'll be on Blue Sky, Daily Motions, or Venmo. I didn't make an account for the social media apps I mentioned yet, but I'll be there. That's good to hear. Always have a way for... As much as I don't like social media in the sense of like some of the negativity that can come from it, they're still good, because, I mean, conversing with people is great. There's also times when conversing with people is not great, but it depends. Shooting says, I may hate not safe for work stuff, and even I think that's just wrong. Oh, I actually kind of thought about this with, like... let's see. Look, I don't care what you all do in your corner, as long as, like, you stay in your corner and do whatever you do. I don't even want to know what you do over in that corner, but just stay in that corner. And then, whenever censorship comes in, and that's the corner first to go, everyone goes into panic, because everyone's like, wait, no, they can just take out that corner of the internet? Wait, no, they're just supposed to do nothing over there and just mind their own business. That's not right at all. And then, that's what we gotta deal with. Kevin says good night. All right, hope you have a good night. See you, Kevin. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I don't personally jive with whatever the heck's going on in that corner, but, like, let them do whatever. They're just minding their own business. Let them mind their own business. Is there weird things that are illegal that happens in that corner of the internet? Probably, because that's the only corner that we don't want to talk to, I guess. Should things that are illegal not be on there? Probably. But this is too intense. That's as far political as I want to get in that conversation. Okay. Well, this isn't even political at this point. This is just like internet censorship in general. It's more, let's see, what else? I'm still trying to catch up on what people have been talking about. Shootings mentions it's about always about control, power, manipulation, and money, and never about the safety of children. Yeah, like I said earlier, like, oh, cool, you want to take pictures of people and make sure they're not children? Wait, doesn't that mean that you're taking pictures of children? I thought that was the thing that we said we weren't supposed to do, and then we're doing it anyway? This is confusing. Anyways, let's see. Silence says I could try to make my own sites. Probably not out of the realm of possibility. Oh, yes, because of our sponsor, Squarespace, you can make your own web... I'm not sponsored. Let's see. Or do we say in the options, I mean, mentioned earlier, not meant? Let's see. Kel says, don't hate not safe for work because it's just another type of content, and I believe the situation is bullshit. I think that is something that everyone equally agrees on. The entire situation is, in general, for lack of a better word, bullshit. It just is, and we all gotta deal with it. Wait, isn't... did I do my math right? Hold on. Okay, so there's 8 making stuff. I need about 7, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, only I can need just one more. There we go. The music is fitting. I like how my music just kind of fits into situations sometimes. Let's see. Illegal. Damn, joking. It's all legal. That's if we want to prohibit not safe for work. I was reading off Kel's thing. I was just trying to figure out what. There's just some words that I don't like saying, which is really weird for me to say. It is definitely like a really weird situation for them to be doing this. For what reason? Heck if I know. Timeline's changing. That's all I know from Ross Gaming. Oh yeah, the whole Let's see. I need to get water. Surely there's water nearby. I could just get... You know what? I'm just gonna go get my water drone, probably, because that would just make this a lot easier. All of these are 50 water a minute, which is 350, which I think is like very close to the amount of water that one of my drone ports can actually output. So I'm just actually gonna do that. Anyways, the whole... it feels like ever since the Stop Killing Games initiative happened, many more things have happened. That it's like, oh no, they're gonna be changing everything. Quick, let's censor everything. I don't know if it's just like a weird alignment that's going on or something else. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to figure that out. I'm just a little Minecraft dude trying to play Satisfactory and figure out what the heck to do in the world. Shooting says, if I hear Squarespace one more time, I'll jump into the void. But what if they gave me money? What if I got sponsored? Which actually would be kind of cool if one day that I did. But what if I get sponsored? Let's see. I need to find out, where do I have my drone port spreadsheet? Where do I have this? I think it's in my Libra calculator. I have to have like a whole spreadsheet to keep track of where all my drones are at, which I find is very funny. Recent documents. Water drone port. I can't really show this. For whatever reason, OBS just does not want to look at this. Silent says, well, have you heard of Raid Shadow Legends? Okay. Landing port 197 will go for spawn base plastic. Okay, save that. I keep changing my colors. So, let's see, needs power. Okay, really quick, is there any other, I'm trying to think of any other State of Dean related stuff, because I've been talking a lot. I'm just trying to think of if there's, like, any more important things that I have to cover. I can't really think of anything else at the moment. So I talked about the streaming stuff. I talked about, like, the new avatar, which is kind of cool. Future social stuff. I guess, plans on, like, future video plans that I have. I have a lot of plans for videos, but I don't have time for those. I think I'll also mention that okay, I think that's like the most that I'm gonna mention. Okay. I think that kind of wraps up the State of Dean stuff. I'm hoping that at least made some sense. This has been a weird way for me to do the State of Dean formats. But hey, I actually got off my butt and actually did something with it. So, good? Question mark? Kel says, I hope the 30s won't be like the 30s won't be like the last decade because AI and the whole world ending is kind of concerning. It is also concerning for me. Sometimes I just have to not think about it because I can't do much about it. Although at least in the sense of AI, best that people can do is not feed it. That's the best a lot of people can do. And it sucks that that's the best a lot of people can do. Either not feed it or say why people shouldn't feed it. And that's the most I think we can do. And that's what people should do anyway. If you don't like it, boycott it. Pay with your money. Eventually, the billion-dollar corporations that are just benefiting from taxpayer dollars, words that I will say that you will never hear ever again. Even though they're doing all that, no, it would just bleed them dry. Eventually, they'll run out. Right? Right? They'll run out eventually, right? They'll figure out that it's not a good idea, right? Oh well. We'll do whatever we can in whatever area of the internet that we are. Okay, hey, Silence. Do you want to be on the stream as a co-host? I am kind of done with, like, my own bits for, like, State of Dean stuff, and I feel okay having you on. Would you still be willing to come on? Question mark? Not actually sure if he's present in chat. Hold on. Either I'm lagging, or things aren't working. Oh well, I messaged him. We'll see if he responds. Okay. For the time being, I'm getting pretty close to actually getting the plastic portion of the metal plates factory done, so that's good. Oh, actually, since I got the State of Dean thing done, only if you want to. I would like for you to be on silent. Where is the call button? Call, what? Call. Call! There we go. Hello?
Hey,
Hello.
That was hilarious.
This is Silence. We kind of make videos together.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I've just been playing Darkest Dungeon in the background. So, it was funny. I heard you saying, where's the call button?
Call.
I can only imagine how long you were taking on that one.
What's even fun? I kept right-clicking around your name, and it just like never comes up for some reason.
Silence jumps.
Oh yeah. How does it sound? How does silence sound in stream? How loud is silent?
I sound pretty quiet, huh? I'm just doing one of my favorite teams on Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, you're doing Darkest Dungeon at the moment.
I have too many clips of it. I should make some videos of it at some point. I'm not kidding on this one.
Need to work on the Danganronpa ones at some point.
Oh no! You don't understand. Have I showed you the Darkest Dungeon folder?
I think so. There's like how many
and
gigs
some
is
of them are 2 to like hours long.
Oh jeez.
So yeah, I might want to clear some of that up first.
Okay. I think that sounds great.
Like the Danganronpa folder is small now.
Oh.
It is now.
Okay.
It has 2 videos in it.
Only 2.
Only 2.
Shooting says silence jump scare.
It's funny, I can read the chat in real time, but
it's a guest segment. We got a guest segment. Yay.
How long until we get everyone else in here? That
might be a bit much.
Can I call upon a friend to answer the question?
No. Just the one person, please. Just the one for now.
I call.
Anyways, trying to get plastics. Get Mike.
Yeah.
King.
My folder needs to go down a little bit on the Darkest Dungeon. That's just the only issues. I don't know how to edit it.
Like, you're not sure what kind of video to make out of it?
Edit it like I do the crown trick, which, fun fact, there's still some videos of crown trick I still need to do.
Huh. Okay, checking stuff. I think enough water's coming in. Oh yeah, since I'm done with the State of Dean thing, I'm going to turn into Tenna. I'm Tenna now, yay. Quick, we need to make a funny short.
Yeah, I'd like to mention that you muted yourself somehow.
Oh, wait.
There you go.
Hello, am I... Is this thing on? Bunk, bunk.
I just knew you weren't talking. I was like, that doesn't...
Oh, okay. I think what happened... I think sometimes whenever, like, because for like me to do emotes, I keep pressing, like, Alt or Control or Shift. And I think there's an issue where sometimes the Discord thinks that it's, like I have buttons held down that I don't have held down. So it just because the mute and deafen buttons are bound to like Alt left and right and Control left and right.
Ah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Let's see. I think it needs a bit. This thing needs a bit more water.
Oh god, someone got hit for. If I think it's not the worst boss to be fighting, is my first one of the round.
There we go. Also, I'm not actually sure how long I'll be on here, because I want to try to get this this little side quest of mine done before the end of the stream. So it might be like a.
I'm just here for the ride.
All right. I'll try to be efficient.
Efficient, Dean? Not possible.
It has to be possible. There's no alternative. Let's see. Port 198. There we go.
I'm still waiting the day you do your first horror game and just see how that just goes.
Being horrified is not efficient. It does not go to Fix-It Corporation standards. I cannot be horrified on the job.
I can.
You can. Oh gosh. I think probably the actually I keep thinking about like doing a Mori at some point. Because that's like the closest thing to a quote-unquote horror game that I'd be fine playing. But like, I think I've been so busy that I don't know if I have time to like have a full run of a Mori is the problem. Because that game's like, the game's like 20, 30 hours or something. It'll probably be longer because we're going to be reading everything. It's a scary game though.
A fun game.
It's not. It's not fun at all. It's not fun at all.
Depends on who you. Oh.
It's fun for a little while, and then it's not. It's very scary. Spooky.
It's fine. It's only a mild case of depression. It's fine.
A mild case of the depression.
Yeah, just mild.
Do you know the lore?
No. I mean, yeah.
It is a major case of depression, not a minor one.
Well, you can. Oh, I would call it major one, but that's not part of piano keys.
Shuden says fun game, you say? I don't know if you could qualify them as the fun game. There's only one participant.
It's all about perspective.
Sure, the perspective of what has happened long before. Or it was something like that. I don't want to spoil too much. I actually, you know what? Like, I would probably be more willing to go into Amori if I hadn't played it yet, but I've already played it.
I have too. Oh, I haven't played it per se, but I've watched a friend do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you remember Pumpkin Lot?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically, I've known that guy since high school. So. If you.
Let's see.
I've known that man since high school, so I'm having. I like how during this boss fight here, they're having a conversation while on death's door. All of them. All of them are going to die in a minute, and you know, it's just like we're having a conversation. I've had some funny moments where some person died last turn, but they were scripted to say something. So what happens is someone says something from the grave, and then like, okay. So I had a person die, right? This person was basically had a meltdown, or whatever. That's just basically.
Got plastic. I got plastic. Yay!
So one of their lines for complaining is,
just a heads up. There's a heavy rainstorm in my area. If I cut out, you know what happens.
It's fine.
It's not fine. It's gonna be heavy pouring. Oh, oh yeah, Kel has a message. Kind of at the finishing line of the art, but not sure what to make up for the background. What is your background, actually? Or no, what is the art in general? You could do the traditional, just have a cool gradient in the background, like complementary colors. Just have a gradient, and that just like.
You know what? I want to do a dancing team. I'm tired of playing. Time for the dancing team. For Darkest Dungeon, it's time for the dancing team.
Why do you have a dancing team? I don't have a dance team.
Because all they do is just move. They just start moving around.
I'm the one who's schmooving currently. You can see it on TV.
Also, don't ask how many puzzles I have on my desk, because if I have to send you a picture of just how many.
I'm going to assume at least 3.
Depending on what you consider by 3.
3 puzzles. 3 puzzles. 3 physical challenges.
Let's get a good picture of this one. Hold on. Where is my phone at?
Annoying says, why play a video game for depression when you can have it for free?
because that adds on to the authenticity.
It ups the authenticity if you pay for it.
That's how everything else is in life, so why not?
Okay, great.
Okay, so yeah, Dean,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me get a better picture without make people in the way.
I am waiting for the photograph, of which none of you will see, because it is for TV eyes only, of which I have none. I don't have I don't have eyes! Shoot! I need eyes.
God damn it, my phone.
Let's see. Meanwhile, now it's time for another physical challenge. That was from shootings. Let's see. Kel says, it's like a loading screen for a mod that my friends are making for Hearts of Iron 4, where there are 2 big defense towers or turrets. And my character sent a teaser a day ago. Oh, it was at the cannon thing, like the cannonball one.
I actually like that drawing. It's actually
That actually did look cool.
Alright, I sent it.
Oh, I see. It is a box full of puzzles. A box full of physical challenges.
I'm now gonna make the dancing team.
It's like one of a bunch of those wooden cube boxes that you can like take apart and put back together.
Pretty cool.
That are like it's super annoyingly difficult to take apart and put back together.
Yeah, that's where you'd be wrong.
That's where I'm right, because I'm dumb apparently.
I've actually sold a lot of them. There's actually a puzzle shop near me that actually sells some. Where I got all my boxes from, actually.
Right. Also, on a current project working on, so the plastic is done, which is great. I think, actually, wait, did I actually get enough plastic? Because that was only 350. Oh, I only need 300 plastic for the project.
You'll be the orphan class.
I got all of the plastic I need, and now I need to work on the iron ingots. Luckily, I have some iron over here that is being completely useless. So we're going to make it useful. The spawn-based factory will no longer be in production at all. We will have something above it all, or around it, something like that. Actually, where do I want this? This is going to look interesting. Yay, good job on finishing plastic. It is wonderful shootings. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I will now contaminate the world with microplastics.
You've done a lot worse at this point, to be honest.
I've done a lot worse, yeah. I'm pretty sure I would be fired if I actually was hired for something.
You're supposed to take care of this world, Dean.
Take care of it? Ha, yeah, sure. Taking care of it indeed. Or taking care of all of its natural resources.
This is peak deep.
Let's see, where do I'm gonna have to put a whole bunch of refineries down. I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna start my adventure with the dancing team.
With the dancing team?
Also, do you remember those videos I sent you, the Nico, where they do the animations?
Yeah, like, was it the spinning one or like the little dances?
Yeah, they're gonna make one for Lancer, so I might have to send that one over to not Lancer.
Yeah, great.
I'll tell you what, it looks funny as all hell.
I don't think there's ever an image of like Lancer fan art or canon-wise that is never not funny.
All they have is like their post of it right now, and literally it's just the king, and then Lancer just pops into view.
Oh. Actually, did you know that Lancer in the game Deltarune does have a walking animation, but it is not used because it's funnier. So
I imagine just him doing cartwheels. Constantly.
That'd actually be kind of cute. Him just like spinning around doing stuff, doing a.
It would fit. Can't lie, it would fit him.
I'm gonna go in this direction. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do a spin.
Break a leg there, Lancer.
I just thought about this. If only there was some way that I can link up like like a very sophisticated soundboard that is perfectly linked with whatever face that I'm going to be doing. Like, if I press a button over here, it's linked to a very specific soundboard button that plays a funny noise every time I do something.
That actually might not be that hard to make.
Maybe, but I have to keep track of, like, all of the faces that I make and then bind them to the same buttons that I use. Which, that just sounds like a lot of time, which would be really funny. I might actually write that down.
Don't tempt me with anything. I'm looking for my next project anyways.
Make me a soundboard that's linked up to everything that I do, of which I probably need to send in what I actually do. Or, what kind of files.
You just let me do the math. You know, I can do a lot of things.
Think about it. What, do you have all the sound files? All the Deltarune sound files?
I can't imagine there are.
Actually, I don't know how fun that would be if like everything that I do has a sound effect. Like every time I point, there'd be some kind of whip.
I'm gonna one is the vine boom sound effect.
Boom.
Or the Johnny Test crack.
Gonna be doing. Yeah, that actually sounds really annoying. I'm just gonna only add sound effects in post. Or I guess I could like mute it. If I can figure out how to like mute it, like have a toggle.
I might mute it on your side only, so everyone else has to hear it.
Either I'm just hearing all the sound effects and no one's hearing it, so it's just I'm doing it all in my head. Sounds.
I'm confused.
Let's see. Also, I'm deforesting things right now because I need space for manufacturing. I was gonna originally build in this.
Is this OSHA viable?
OSHA viable? No.
Is this any good? Did you even take care of the environment?
I am taking care of the environment by using it to its maximum efficiency.
Not what we were talking
That's
about.
the idea.
Okay. I'm gonna learn my lesson and not go for the boss this time. I'm just gonna move along. Not with this. Actually, no, I might do it anyways because this is the dancing team. This dancing team can get anything done.
The railings don't mean anything.
So I'm not sure if you can hear me hear the metal clinking, but that's me messing with my puzzle. I've solved like 10
I can't really hear the puzzle making. Yeah, I'm just saying good job you did it because there's a song playing. Good job you did. Job you did. Good job you did it. Good job you did it.
One day I'll just. Well, one day I'll have to send these to you and just see how well that goes.
No, because that means I would tell you where I am, and I'm not telling anyone where I am. I live in a secret area. None will figure out where I am.
I guess the exact location is in Area 51.
Don't do it. Don't think. No. No. Suddenly I get doxxed and I just get blipped out of existence out of nowhere.
I'm using rush hour. Back. Yeah.
Night.
I'm gonna get the puzzles.
Anyways, kind of update on what's been going on. Still trying to actually get the refineries required. Actually, what do I need for this? So I need to actually figure out like the iron ingots. So I need 1,500 iron ingots in order to actually get this whole project underway, which that's not too bad. The problem actually getting those, but actually probably don't need a whole lot. Let's go hide that really quick. So let me go get. I know there's an iron node over here. Let me go actually get. There was another iron node that was like somewhere back in that direction. Changing plans. There's one over here. What kind of purity is this? Pure! Sick. That's actually great. For at least this project, I probably won't need much else than that. Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna continue.
Welcome back. Annoying says, so wait, for the sound effects, it's either we're the only ones being annoyed or Dean is schizophrenic.
Yeah, basically.
Actually, funny thing, at least for me, whenever I do stuff, sometimes I just, like, insert sound effects in my brain, like, wapow. but like I do it in my head. This is a thing that everybody does.
What did doctors say? That's not a normal thing people do.
Okay, here's another one. I can also on demand just like shake my eyes, but it's it's enough of a shaking eyes effect that I can see the eyes shaking because it's my eyes, but no one else can see the eyes shaking because it's too far away to even notice them shaking.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, right? But like I can actually on demand just like jitter my eyes. I don't know why. That's just a thing that I can do. So as like a impact, I guess. Like I just like I make my eyes jitter around whenever I want to like add a pizzazz or like an impact to something that I do. Of which literally nobody notices but me. But it's like I visually just shake the whole world a little bit from my point of view whenever I do something very impacting. Ugh. I'm gonna do a ground stomp. But pow. I did a eye shake. No one else saw but me.
I've got questions, but you know what? There's no time for answers.
Oh yeah, well how about this one? What's the other thing that I can do this? Oh yeah, I can like on-demand blur my vision. That's another thing.
On-demand blur my vision.
Yeah, I can be super nearsighted when I feel like it. As opposed to normal nearsightedness.
I don't even know.
What do you mean you don't even know? Apparently this is a thing. I actually looked this up. This is a thing that some people can do. It's like you have to focus on nothing that's in front of your eyes, which not everybody can do. Or more like an on-demand thing. I am one of the few exceptions where we can blur vision on demand, which is completely useless.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is a very terrible skill, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only way to put it.
At least what I use it for is whenever I'm like doing some kind of art project, specifically in real life. Sometimes I actually use the blurring to kind of like blur some lines together to see if like if things mix well. It kind of helps so I don't have to like go like back too far out to look at a project. I can at least just say, let's see, if I just like zoom my face a little weirdly and then I can, or zoom my eyes, I guess. Then everything's blurry, then I can see how the colors mix together, and that's like a very edge case, of which is, again, very useless outside of it.
I got introduced to new technology. I'm not disappointed in life.
Even still, it's a funny thing that I can do, that only I can see.
You can't see, though.
Yeah. It's very blurry. I can't actually do it for too long because it does actually strain my eyes if I do it. But it is just I don't feel like seeing in high definition anymore. Initiate blur mode.
I don't feel turn off RTX.
Yeah, you can actually just deactivate RTX whenever I feel like it.
Dude, well, you know what? How often is that coming? How often does that help? Very useful, probably. Very.
Okay. I'm gonna do some math. Nobody panic. I'm doing math right now.
Oh God! Everyone panic. He's doing math.
I'm doing regular math. Regular bog standard mathematics.
We all should be scared now. Because we know math, it only comes in hardcore form.
I've been doing math non-stop for over a year and a half. Probably more. Depending on when you think I started. Which was probably for... Where's my face for that? Which was probably forever ago. Okay, so...
What, you thought I'm going to try to execute someone?
Let's see. So, I have 1,200 iron ingot, or iron ore coming in. Each machine can input 35, so I can use
someone got
34
stunned.
refineries to get this to work.
Did not get stunned to save your life, please. Thank you.
Okay, and if I overclock everything
Also
to
my
5,
gallon
only 13
of
refineries,
is almost out.
probably 14.
I'm disappointed.
Okay. All right, numbers. Number crunching. Actually, let's see. If I have my refinery up and running, and I use the pure iron ingot and that's 65 outside of it. Also, I think for the calculations I need to overclock this. 162.5. Okay, so we'll multiply all that by 162.5. And I can get 2,228.571429 iron ingots per minute. For the sake of convenience, it's only 2,229. Math. I only need 1,500.
No, I don't. That's a scary thing to say, Dean. Math.
What? Math? You think that's scary? At one point, I got scared of my own math because I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Well, nope, my math is telling me I have to do it. Darn. That's the only time I'm scared of my math.
Has your math ever been wrong so far?
I actually have to think about that. I think it's only been whenever I did the calculations wrong. And I've gotten better at catching myself on I'm like, wait a second, this is not correct. Like it mathematically shouldn't be like this. I think there's a number wrong somewhere. And then I go in and I try to find the error of my ways and they fix it. And then it gets fixed. Sometimes.
He can't fix it.
And then I go, I can't fix it. Shoot. That says, may I join you two, or is it just silence?
Just silence for me.
Yeah, it is just silence for now. I just, I frankly only feel comfortable with silence on for now. Will it change in the future? Heck if I know.
The answer will probably be maybe not.
Don't bet on it.
I'm having more fun than anybody.
This is a good time already.
Yeah, I'm still running out of orange, still very slowly, but I'll make it. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm doing right now, and have you even seen anything of Darkest Dungeon? Ian?
I mean, somewhat, but not like a lot.
I'm sure you've never seen anything like this.
I probably haven't. What did you send me?
Oh, no, hold on. I haven't sent you anything yet. Hold on, let me,
Someone sent me something.
Holy cow.
No. I apparently got sent nothing.
Oh, you got Phantom pinged.
I got Phantom pinged, yeah.
The Phantom ping. It was an amazing game series.
Let's see. Need. What was it? 13?
Okay. So,
I think I needed 14.
Let's just send you what Darkest Dungeon could possibly have in store for you. Let's just. Where's my?
Let's get another bunch of these.
Oh yeah, friendship. Right.
2, 3, 4.
I would send you the friendship thing, but
Here we go.
I'm not sure. Okay, there you go. This is what I'm dealing with currently.
Friendship. There's friendship in Darkest Dungeon.
Actually, fun fact, there is.
Oh.
Literally, that is one of the things. You have to make people not hate each other.
At the edge of the world, the worst thing you can do is hate everyone, even yourself.
Nah. It's more about what you call it. You might not get any buffs.
Ow.
Friends are only worth it when they give you buffs.
Let's see. As I said 10 minutes ago, I don't know what to do with the background of the art. I mean, Kel sent me the actual art itself. I think it looks good.
I can't see it.
Exactly.
Is that why it's good?
No, I think it's good. Although I don't have any frame of reference for like what the style hit that Kel is actually going for, so.
I hit the wrong person. My team is slowly falling apart.
Like I'm seeing it, and I think it looks good. I'm not exactly showing it. I just don't feel like showing that off at the moment.
That's alright. I'm sure Kel will send me at some point, probably. No, I don't know. You didn't die. That's an issue.
Did I get phantom pinged? I did not get phantom pinged. I got pinged. Real pings. Yeah, it just looks like a Darkest Dungeon gameplay.
Yes, it is.
I'm not well versed in the Darkest Dungeon-ness to know what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Would you like to?
No.
Good. That's a good decision.
No. For my sanity and the sanity of my chat, no.
I would just say that's a good idea because I'm probably in the worst section for this.
Let's see. Kel says it's around the background because like the too different from the towers and shapey, like they're contrasting too much.
I really couldn't tell you couldn't tell the difference. I'll be honest with you. Then again, my art. Dean, have you seen like? Then again, you have my art. Where is it?
I have like that one like that old ghost that you made.
Oh, my little ghosty boy thing. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Let's see.
This is some fan I was making for one of my favorite creators. Yeah, you can see why I don't draw at all.
I see. Although here's what I'll say. I haven't drawn in like a really long time, and I think that's because like I got into like the digital area. Like now it's all digital. I need to figure out how to draw in digital, and it never worked out for me. I know a lot of people it worked out for like some people. It just doesn't work for me. So I have devolved to pen and paper.
Honestly, I'll be honest. I should start with pen and paper. All right, I plan on pen and paper. That's just how I do it.
It will be really crazy if I can like get good enough to like put in color into that. It's like I can do really good with the black and white. Like I can put in intensities really well. Like I have a lot of control over that. But what if I added color? Because currently everything's just black and white.
Everything and anything. What if the things I hadn't even imagined yet? And then it's like, oh, well, I'm behind schedule now.
Shooting says, I'm an artist. It's just that I get art block a bit often. Don't we all? Don't we all?
Well, it happens all too often, man. You know, you draw something.
I get a similar problem. I just get like stuck. Actually, you know what? That's just a YouTuber problem. Actually, I can't make videos. Why? I have too many plans. Why? Because I need to make them. Otherwise, I don't get anything.
For me, my issue is. What is my issue?
I think it's completely normal for like art block to come up because sometimes maybe you're just really sick of writing down ideas and you just get overflown with making ideas and it just becomes too much. And it's your brain's way of saying, all right, maybe don't think about making stuff for a little bit. This is a little much. Because it takes a lot of energy to actually make stuff. Like, a lot.
Oh god, Beast of Burden is coming into effect. Oh no.
If I, for whatever reason, have not found a easy way to do something, I probably wouldn't do it. I would have times when I would try my damnedest to make sure I can do something easy first before I scale it up. Like for the drawn, or like the hand-drawn avatar that I'm trying to do, I went through a lot of trial and error to even get it to look like that. And now I have a process I got like
good, though.
I got a whole sketch pad worked out, or a whole workflow specifically to work on it. So if I could just spend a few hours out of the day to try and draw something, and I can make it quick enough that I don't lose interest. That being said, if I get to a point where I need to make a specific pose that is a little too difficult to make, I might just kind of chicken out from making it, but...
I'll tell you what, if you need any help, I do know some friends I can help out with
that's
just
good.
some small tasks.
Actually, kind of on that, I have been trying to... let's see, there is like a art class that I'm actually going to take, kind of like how I some time ago took like a voice acting coaching class. I don't know, just kind of felt like going into like an art class for a bit. It's actually for pencil paper stuff, so that might be kind of neat.
I started taking some pencil paper stuff in college. I mean, not paper and digital stuff in college.
It is kind of like a college class, but it's like you can do it's not connected to college is the thing. Let's see. Kel says background uses brush smooth colors, and then the character uses flat colors on the line. Oh, so that's what you.
Let me see. Shape me.
It's basically.
I guess I can kind of see it.
Could probably try blurring the background, maybe like having a depth of field. That might work. Like if the problem is that, like you think that the mountain, like the mountain and your main character is on the same layer, then maybe blurring it a bit would work, or adding shadows, adding some shading, depth, maybe. That's just my recommendation. Six, 7, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Let's see how fast we can get this fight over with, because my characters are not having a fun time right now. Yeah, we are on peak rage mode. All right, all of them are about ready to go insane. And I do not have to remind you, going insane is not company
It's not
qualified.
a good thing. Yeah.
You do not get company benefits if you go
You
insane.
did not get company benefits from going insane.
We do apologize, but that's not part of our insurance.
Kel's got like one comment actually. Let's see. I mean, you're a total perfectionist. Have imposter syndrome, black and white thinking. Plus, there might be some hidden disorders or depression, etc. It's kind of hard to make art. Correct. Everyone has problems when it comes to making art. You think the greatest artists ever just made the art because they made it? No, they went through a lot of suffering to make that thing. It is apparently hard to make.
Anymore.
It's hard to bring ideas into reality. It's hard enough to even think of those ideas in the first place. It's even harder still to make them something. And making art does cost something. A lot of the time, it's finances.
Sanity.
It's finances.
Oh, okay. That too.
I would love
my
to
answer
make
was
things.
insanity.
I would love to make things forever. It just doesn't pay well.
You leave the child alone, guys. Come on now.
I still will make things because I like making things. I've tried not making things. It didn't work.
Oh wow! Why?
I kept making things afterwards. I mean, I'm so depressed because I'm not making stuff. I'm gonna make stuff, even though I probably shouldn't be at the moment. But I don't care. I need to make stuff.
Wow, it's so inspiring words.
Inspiring words, yes. Let's see.
Oh, how did you get the death's door already? Damn it! Dodge. Nice.
Now I'm gonna need another two drones. Okay.
You didn't dodge.
Drones. Drones. I summoned drones. I'm gonna summon some
take
drones.
10 damage of pointless damage because you didn't dodge.
Why didn't you dodge?
I don't know. They didn't dodge. Oh, and he died for it. Congratulations. I'd like to congratulate
Well, that's what you
on
get for not
dodging.
dodging. A disembodied character that I cannot see.
He's actually a jester who didn't dodge.
I wouldn't have known otherwise.
Man, Darkest Dungeon lore is amazing.
Okay, have I said how much I love my drone ports? I adore them so much. I don't have to worry about leaks. I don't have to worry about anything. I can just plug and play. Plug and play. Like email, I think. Is this what that email is?
Somehow I can imagine you, Lieutenant, actually saying that. I'll ask you a question later, but not right now.
Kel says, you know what the most annoying thing about it is? People try to say that, oh, it's fine, your art is good, even though it's not quite.
Hey, just try to do the best if you can.
Okay, on that actually, the reason why we say that your art is good is because that's what the socially acceptable response is. What, do you want to share it with people and get told that it's bad?
Okay, also, I was gonna say something different, okay.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, because they just compare it to their art, and their art's just probably as good or probably...
Like,
I imagine it's like a loop of just, oh, my art is so bad that his must be better than mine, or something like that, you know?
You know, okay, actually on that, you know how many...
I do that often.
In like voice acting stuff, there's definitely, matter of fact, better voice actors than me out there doing stuff. And
I should get part of that one.
You know what? No, there are. There always will be. There always will be people better than me and stuff. However, I'm still happy and proud of whatever I can make, even if I can make it at all. You know that like hand-drawn avatar thing? I think there's still problems with it, but I'm still happy that I can even make it in the first place.
Yeah.
I guess like a random thing for that that Deltarune dub that I'm a part of. There's a bunch of creators in there, and we all just like throw ideas around. Some people are more or less talented than others. I feel like I'm a bit of an outlier in some areas. I mean, I have an entire avatar. I do streaming. I do other stuff. A wee bit of an outlier. That being said, there's a lot of really good singers in there. Like, a lot. Like, I cannot believe the singing. It is so good.
Hopefully I get to hear that someday. Just what goes on in that. When the video finally comes.
It is definitely chugging along. I cannot say what's going on in there because of just a honorary DNA.
NDA.
NDA.
Congratulations.
Honorary NDA. Not talked about it.
I took an NDA. Now I must. For that, I must not speak of the Fight Club. I have no idea where this joke is going. But that's nice. You guys at least have an agreement.
Yeah. Well, it kind of is, but main point that I'm trying to make is that they're definitely like there's talented people in there that are more talented than me in some areas. I tried to write songs, and then I just can't really write them too well, even though I did like one really good one. I felt like that it probably wasn't good enough. I need to probably pick up with that. And then I look over here at the dub Discord, and they just keep getting like honestly banger lyrics and singing them all the time, and they keep like churning them out. I'm very impressed.
It must be fun though.
It is. We actually had an Among Us game one time because someone thought it'd be funny to do an Among Us game, so we all just like played Among Us in character. Which that was silly.
I still like to see what that came down to, because that must have been absolutely hilarious.
Oh, it was. I was like doing the game show announcing stuff because Tenna,
Tenna.
man. It was definitely very chaotic. No idea if that ever actually go anywhere, but it was like a very fun moment.
Very fun moment.
I don't want to say too much because I have no idea like how far or like what kind of projects that we'll probably get into. We'll find out eventually. Let's see where.
Yeah, if you're not careful without treating like Tom Holland.
What was I looking for?
Do you even get that one?
No, that went right over my head.
Okay, you know, Avengers Endgame, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know the funeral scene for like Tony Stark? I'm not spoiling anything, am I? Hold on. We still good?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think about stuff.
Okay, sorry. I was just confused because I'm like, you kind of stopped and cut out there for a minute.
I was like trying to think on my drone pour thing, and at the same time, Kel was chatting about like, well, made a video and it was bad. Question. There will be bad videos.
I'm a contestant to that.
I will contest to that. I have made many bad videos. Some I'm not very proud of. And I still have them up because there's still stuff that I did. There's still like good things in the videos that I was able to make, but even still they're frankly bad. The audio quality's bad. I want to remake the entire thing. I don't have time to remake it, but it was a time capsule for what once was, and a way to show how much better I've improved.
Actually, I want to go to my stats. What is my? Actually, I probably know what my least watched video is. The video that got blocked.
With the video that got blocked? What are you talking about?
Yeah, remember I said no. Brutal Legends thing?
What? No, it crashed.
Oh, what the stream? Oh, the
yeah. It crashed. It crashed. No.
Yeah. Actually, more fun fact about the funny moments with Legend Part 2. It actually got its first view, which is more funny than anything. Yeah. So, but anyways, back to what I was saying earlier. Okay, so for the Tom Holland Iron Man death scene or the funeral scene.
Just really quick, I'm just gonna mention to Kel. But like the conversation about like what I want to that he keeps getting stuck on the idea that his art is bad. I don't know how to say it other than it's fine. It is completely fine. You don't have to keep thinking on it. In fact, the more you keep thinking about it, the worse it gets. The best advice that I have for you at this current time is to try to, I guess, live with it is the best way that I can describe it. That is what I've been telling you for, I kid you not, about a year. Kind of, in different ways, I guess.
Year?
Like, it's fine if you think that way. It's just, for the time being, don't you have anything better to do? I don't know how to properly word this. She's just gonna take a bath. All right. Yo, listen to me in the shower.
I was not expecting that one.
Let's see. Drawing teacher. Give me one, in my opinion, a good idea. There are people who do something for a long time and they do it badly, and there are those who do it for a little time and get good results. That sounds like a very binary view on stuff. I've done 2 billion bad things as well as 2 billion good things. It's a gray area. would have known that the world isn't black and white. Uh,
4, 2.
I,
Why are you slow?
Kel, I know that you are very passionate about this, and I understand the passion greatly. I don't want this conversation anymore in the chat, so I'm going to put you in timeout for a time. Jeez, that deleted the messages. I didn't mean for those messages to be deleted. I just meant for the timeout. I didn't mean to, like, delete all those messages. Shoot. Shoot.
Well, well, now I'm kind of at a loss here.
Okay, at least the stream has the recording of all the messages, I think.
I don't know. A stress healer.
I think. I don't know. Look. I know you're passionate about that problem. I mean, it was a conversation between me and friend. Look, I understand that. I just don't want the conversation in my chat anymore. That is what I'm trying to say. I did get the context. I don't want that conversation in my chat right now. Tina's gonna look schizophrenic to anyone watching the VOD. Oh, good. That is very true. I swear the messages were there. You can look in the recording. I swear that they were there. I didn't mean to get those deleted. That was my bad. Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was trying to get this drone port working. Drone port 99. Do you not want to work? No drone. What do you mean no drone? Oh, it is actually there. Okay. Okay.
I'm waiting for a moment.
Water.
Should I continue on my story now?
Yeah, continue on. I just had to deal with that. Sorry.
Sorry. Anyways, as I was going to say, the Tom Holland for the Iron Man funeral.
Iron Man Endgame, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So they were scared of Tom Holland actually saying anything about like spoiling it because he's done that multiple times in different movies. So they told him. They told him it was a wedding.
What?
They literally told him it was a wedding scene, so he wouldn't say.
Definitely a wedding scene. Oh wait. I missed like who you were talking about that like kept getting spoiled. Was that Hulk? Like the. Like
no, that was Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man. he just kept spoiling it, or no, he keeps He won't keep his mouth shut.
Literally, he just kept yapping.
Okay, I think the drone port should be here to get like the rest of the water, so that should get all of the iron processed, which is great. Yippee.
So, but yeah, that was just interesting. He was so bad that they had to tell him station.
They had to on set be lied to what was going on.
Yeah, so I'm very sad at this funeral, guys.
Okay, next task to do is to get all of the plastic and all of the iron together in one place. And set it all on fire, like in Five Nights at Freddy's. Except this is not Five Nights at Freddy's. We're going to be building...
I have a line, hold on. Wait.
No.
It's somewhere here, hold on.
No.
Damn it, I have it somewhere here. I recorded for a bit. God, I don't know where. I have so many different types of video stuff. I don't know which one's which now. I tried naming them basic. Video. Yeah. Let me copy. Yeah. This is what I have to search for sometimes to find out what I want. I know another ping from me. I know.
No, not that.
Yes, I know. Oh, you know what? I was thinking you should get a new channel icon.
The meme folder.
You want to see the new? So I was actually commissioning someone channel icon. You want to see what, or well, what it currently looks, what the beta looks like right now? It looks pretty cool.
Okay, hold on. I gotta refocus really quick. So.
Take your time.
No.
I'm just gonna keep.
Okay. Quick response to Kel. I know that you're trying to tell a story. I understand that completely. It's just I've asked for you to not talk about the story. I understand that you want to. I understand why. Like I said, you're passionate. I can accept that. Just please stop. Okay, so assemblers. Trying to get a symbol. Okay, Silence, you can go back to your thing. Sorry, yeah.
I forget I was at. I'm just kind of going, playing Darkest Dungeon, just kind of bouncing in and out here. Something. Oh yeah, so I commissioned a new artist to do some fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
It looks really cool.
What kind of commissions are you trying to do? Just like drawing ones that you're just trying?
Nah, I actually commission a lot of people to do my thumbnails and stuff, but I was looking for someone new. I'm getting a test trial, so I was like, you know what? I haven't got a new channel icon forever. I might as well get a new one.
And you're just like getting it updated?
Yeah. This one has some baggage to it, so I think I'll pass on this one.
It's got lore? Is that what I'm hearing?
It's not the kind of lore you would like.
No. Oh well, worth a shot.
Not the kind of lore you would like on stream, at least, anyways.
Okay, I think as long as I get like all the plastic, I should be able to get all of the iron ingots thrown into the assembly block that I made. And then it should be able to get all the iron plates that I need, and then that would be today's big old task done.
Nice, and it's quite ended straight.
It's pretty close.
Oh yeah, also fun fact, I know you probably won't get this, but Guilty Gear added Cyberpunk Edge Runners to it.
Wait, what? They added Edge Runners to Guilty Gear? Is that what I hear?
Yeah, they added a singular character. I don't know, they added a singular character from the show to the game.
That's
hilarious.
pretty neat.
Yeah, whoever Lucy was, it was just hilarious. She also hacks people.
Oh, that does look cool. That does actually look pretty sick, though, Simon.
Yeah, I said, if you ever need help with anything, let me know. I know a couple of people who can help out.
Do they have a scanner that... Oh, wait, I forgot to mention a cool thing about the scanner. I forgot. The scanner can actually scan, I kid you not, up to 12,000 DPI. It can scan that high.
You're joking, right?
I'm not joking. It has a setting that can scan up to 12,000 DPI. You can see the atoms. Actually, I don't even know what that looks like, because the file size is, again, I kid you not, 91 gigabytes. 91 gigabytes for 12,000 DPI photo. The resolution is 100,000 by 150,000.
I don't even think I can get that.
Wait. Okay. So, it's a good printer that only works on archaic technology.
Hey, when something what they say is true is right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I still find it funny that I have to use like literally old arcane tech to actually get it working. I can't even. We can use a flash drive, but it like for whatever reason reformats whatever flash drive we put in, which is wacky. So we literally have to use like a read-write CD just to get the files off that computer.
Oh no! Who gave you a fate worse than death?
I did. I accepted this is how I would scan things. No joke, I actually kind of like it. It's like a whole ritual that I have to go through just to get the photos copied. Just to get
I imagine. I still like to imagine like it's just an entire room full of just like it has like an ink pattern on the ground.
In reality, it's just like a corner in a room, but it feels very much like just like doing something like that.
It's like pretty hilarious.
Shooting's back. Hello. I will leave it because pre-rage state. Don't want to start a confrontation. That's what I want to avoid. Maybe assuming then reading the full context wasn't a smart move, team. What do you think I do? I read. I do in fact read though. I read the context. I know behind the I know what the story is. I didn't want to read it, and I asked for it to be stopped, and it did not stop, so I took measures. You're all blaming me for not reading.
That's all in the past.
I would like for it to be in the past. But no one forgets the past, let alone the internet. And now I'll get canceled because I made a bad decision.
Feel like people have been canceled for worse.
That is true.
I mean, let's get a history of, you know, Scott is, my God, that man.
Oh, that whole thing.
Man, you know they say never meet your heroes. Nah, never. Cause yeah. I'm disappointed when where some of the OG Minecraft YouTubers have gone.
For a while I think I kept I really liked that time way back when. It was a wondrous occasion where didn't have to think too much. And then reality hits, and then I was like, oh, okay. I guess that's what's going on now. That sucks.
Hold on, my phone's going off.
But then also, I don't get the full context for why that all happens, so I just get told that this is the new reality. And then I'm just, well, I guess I gotta accept it because it's the new reality, even though I don't get the context, but whatever. I guess I'll accept it because all this is happening. Am I denying things? No, I don't want to deny the reality of the situations of things. That's not a healthy mindset to just deny everything that's in reality. It's just more there's too much to think about. There is too much to think about.
I had a phone call.
You had a phone call.
I mean, after this fight, after the battle I'm going through with Darkest Dungeon, I probably have to go help out my sister.
Well.
Well, not yet. I'm still fighting.
Wait,
I'm still trying to kill people.
Well, I was just about to mention that I got the thing done.
Oh, nice.
Pretty sure I did.
Huh.
Pretty sure.
How
yeah.
things have turned out. Huh.
Quite nice. Wondrous.
Quite nice indeed.
All right, so look at the flow. Look at the flow of items going into the assembling system. It is great. We got all the plastic done, all of the iron ingots done as well. That's all getting transferred from several different places into a big old assembler. This thing's making tons of iron plates a minute, which is getting backed up. I'm gonna have to upgrade all of these.
I like it. I like to imagine there's a giant Rubogo machine, and then it's just The reason why it doesn't work is because it's all backed up.
I mean, it was working just fine. It's just that it was like it needed to be upgraded mainly.
You know, if I had to describe your Satisfactory series in one clip, I know what I would get.
What would you get?
I know what clip I would get. There's like a channel.
There's a lot of
Cleric.
clips, Chad.
There's just a clip from the channel called The Cleric, and it just says, "This is what is happening here is not optimized." And that would just describe you in a nutshell.
On the contrary, this is like the most optimized that I can get, though. So.
I know though, he was complaining that the thing wasn't optimized what he was looking at.
Ow.
See you later.
I mean, if you do the math here, it says that like these six assemblers here are producing 150 items per minute, which it's 900 a minute per belt. Unfortunately, the Mark V belts that I was using in this lane beforehand were only capable of transferring 760 items a minute. 780? Hold on. What was the number?
I'll see
780.
Later, but I have to go.
Yeah, all right. Anyways, I had to upgrade them all to Mark 6 belts so they can actually transfer their items in an efficient manner. Factory building right now. Just got done with a iron plate factory. I can now make iron plates. About, if my numbers are correct, 3,000 a minute. Which, in most cases, people will not need at all. For my case, however, I do, because if I look at my notes, I do need about 3,000 iron plates a minute in order to get this to work, because I needed that many in order to make some singularity cells, of which brings us one step closer to getting the ballistic missiles done, but that's not going to be for a time. So yeah, the singularity cells require a couple things. They require nuclear pasta. What? Silence is gone. Silence is now pure silence. Silence is silent. Oh no. Yeah, he's not in the call at the moment. I think I completely missed if he said anything. Shoot. Says it gets to go to sleep. To go to shower, calm down, a little sleepy. All right. Well, you have a good night, Kale. Hope you get some good sleep. Good night. Pretty much getting close to done anyway. So, singularity cell. Put that back up. So, in order to do this, we got the nuclear pasta, of which we've actually done several months ago, which is nice. Dark matter crystals, I'll actually talk about that in a moment. Iron plates and concrete. Whenever I come back up next time, I'm going to try to work on the concrete. Current plan at the moment for the concrete. Let me save my game really quick so that... Sorry for almost... it's alright, Cal. It's alright. Go get some sleep. I think you need it. You have a good rest, even if it's 7 a.m. Doesn't matter. Rest is a good thing. You have good sleep, Carol. Good night. Good morning. Something like that. Okay, so finishing up. So for the concrete, and do I crash? Yes. Doesn't matter. I'm pretty much closing out anyway. Basically, there's like a canyon that's nearby that actually has enough limestone to fill the concrete costs. I just need to put in a bunch of water. I've thought about using my drone ports. I'm probably going to just bring all the limestone to a nearby ocean, so that should be fine. So that's probably going to be next time whenever I do stuff. When will be the next stream? I don't know. Anyways, once I get that done, we'll have singularity cells ready, which is great, because that is one last thing that I need for the ballistic warp drives. So if I do this, I'll have the thermal thrusters done, which those got done last time, which is great. I'll have the singularity cells, if I can get that finished, which is very close. And the next big crazy thing to work on is the superposition oscillators. These things are ridiculous. Not really, but they are. Got like numbers here. I already did the math for this because this is taking a bit. We're actually going to be getting into things like the quantum encoder. I haven't actually built these quantum encoders yet. Like, I built some of them just for like some production, but like not to this scale, so this is gonna be fun. Main requirements though is that I do need dark matter crystals for a lot of stuff. So a plan that I have, in order to make dark matter crystals, I need a lot of dark matter. Actually, no, I need a lot of time crystals. To get time crystals, I swear this is going somewhere. To get time crystals, I need to crush diamonds. In order to get diamonds, I need to crush coal. Of which, the amount of coal I need per minute is impossible. Like, I've actually done the calculations here. You can see, like, I need 24,000 coal per minute if I want to actually make the dark matter crystals per minute that I need. There is not enough coal or resources on the map in order to make that. So, for dark matter specifically, I've made the exception to stockpile it as much as possible, and then just try to coordinate or stockpile as much as possible to only have it run for like a few hours, specifically so that I can get the 60 out of a minute count for at least 4 hours. Probably. Or at least that's the idea. And since I do a bunch of streaming, it gets stockpiled over time, so it works. I have a storage bin of 3 million coal that took about 2 hours to convert into dark matter crystals. I don't have all the machines ready for it quite yet, but I want to get the machines ready enough, I guess. Anyways, in order to actually get the coal, I have a couple nodes that do actually produce some coal directly into the stockpile. But for the surplusing, I kill the inhabitants of this world and take their guts and turn it into bio-coal. I'm using the planet of all of its resources. So, there is a recipe where you can turn, like, alien remains, which is what you get from killing like the creatures in the game. You can turn that into alien protein, which can then be turned into biomass, which can then be turned into coal. So I'm going to be killing a whole bunch of things, as well as like converting a bunch of plant life and animal life into coal to fuel my dark matter crystals. And I did the calc. Oh wait, hold on. I can't actually do it. I can't actually do the 4-hour thing yet. It turns out it takes like about 2 hours to convert 3 million coal into the minute. Yeah, good grief, I'm going on for too long. Anyways, that's going to be the end of the stream. At some point after this, before I go to bed, I'm going to post a blog post on my YouTube thing saying like what what kind of plans I'm going to be having, so what kind of stuff I mentioned won't be stuck here in the State of Dean video. That's the idea. When will there be a next stream? Not certain. There's going to be some stuff that I'm going to be doing that's kind of busy. Whenever I have time, I'll try to either announce or at least like have it as an option. Best option for you is to subscribe to Deanspillabean, who's back on your screen. If you push that notification button, that way you'll get notified whenever I start streaming. At least that's the idea. Annoying says, bye TV person who's not Dean. Yes, bye me. Wait, where's Dean? Where is he? I'm here. Hello. This is awkward. Tenna, can you come back, please? Oh, sure thing! Yeah, Shooting says bye for now. Yep. Yeah, you're probably gone by now, but bye, Shootings. So, yeah, blog posts on, like, summary on State of Dean stuff. Still working on the 1,000 subscriber special. That's still an in-progress thing. Go check out my Blue Sky. When I'll try to post some stuff on there and not be specifically bound to YouTube or Discord or whatever. Throw email if, like, I don't know. I don't even know how good of an idea throwing out an email is. I'll find out. Been about a year and a half. Time for more experimentation. Anyways, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you very much, Annoying Lizard, Shootings, Kelnick. Let's see, Patrick was here. Silence. Oh yeah, Silence. Thank you very much for co-hosting. That was a pretty good time. Thank you. I don't know if you'll see this announced, but thank you as well, Kevin. Where?
So.
What?
You have found yourself.
Oh yeah, I forgot I sung this.
Place. A place so dim that bright meets night, where pups can thrive and ghouls take flight. You are found within a dark zone. Let me tell you what is at stake. You may find there is no escape until your night is through.
Anyways, this was a little song that I made from what was it? The Dark Zone. Go check it out on my channel. It's Until Your Night Is Through. It's a bit lower.
And the shadows continue to grow, and the places that you knew are all but a fantasy. There's a shadow within your soul that permeates the cold, and don't forget, there's something with you in the dark. So you found yourself.
Anyways, if you want the full thing, you can find it on my channel somewhere nearby. Also got the download of the file on Bandcamp, of which you can find the link in the description of the video for the Until Night. Check that out. That was a self-plug by random pure chance. Anyways, that's that. Let's see, who else?
Why must you pilfer? My lair you enter, coated in treasure, bloated in banter, crowns a specter, guts and vigor. A wild sight is what awaits you, and don't forget, there's something with you in the dark. You are found within a dark zone.
I like that beat drop. Let's see, who else was here?
You may find there is no escape until your night is
Cultist was here at some point. Let's see, Sonic Racer.
In this place, there's no escape until
Oh shoot.
While you're residing, let's throw a party.
Many more people that have been at Patrick. What his full name was, Patrick something. Oh well. Thank you all very much for tuning into the stream. Go check out my Until Your Night Is Through thing. It is actually pretty good.
Alas, you are in a dark zone.
Dark Zone. But yeah, that was like a lyrical take on Dark Zone from the Deltarune OST. Go check it out. It's cool. All right, that's going to be the end for me. I am starving. I'm going to go get some food. Thank you all for tuning in for this long as well as staying this long. You all have a wonderful night. Goodbye, everybody. Show's over. See you all another time. Bye-bye.